Assalamualaikum. Today, me and my teammate will present to you our group project, which is Map Shooter Arena. First of all, let me introduce our team member. First is Muhammad Danish, then Muaz Hanafi, Aimin Halim, and me, Muhammad Nazmi. We go to the project background. Traditional learning method, especially in mathematics, are often less engaging because they rely on repetitive and passive approach, causing the student to lose interest. This project aims to address the issue by developing an interactive educational game that combines entertainment with learning to create a more engaging experience. For the problem statement, many students struggle with mathematics because they find the subject difficult and boring. The use of traditional passive teaching method limits the student interaction and engagement. This leads to low motivation, poor participation, and reduced interest in learning mathematics.
Next, I would like to present the objectives of our project. The first objective is to develop an interactive mathematics shooting game using Construct 2. Instead of using traditional learning methods, we wanted to create a game that makes learning mathematics more fun and engaging for primary school students. The second objective is to generate random mathematics questions covering three learning stages, which are addition, subtraction, and multiplication. By generating questions randomly, students receive different questions each time they play, allowing them to practice continuously without memorizing the answers. The third objective is to enable students to answer mathematics questions through shooting gameplay. Players need to identify the correct answer and shoot the correct answer bubble, making the learning process more interactive and enjoyable. Our fourth objective is to provide instant feedback during gameplay. When the player answers correctly, the score increases, while incorrect answers reduce the player's health. Sound effects are also used to give immediate feedback, helping students recognize whether their answers are correct or incorrect. Finally, we aim to develop a colorful and user-friendly interface that is suitable for primary school students. The simple design and easy navigation allow children to focus on learning while enjoying the game. Overall, these objectives support our main goal of encouraging students to improve their basic mathematics skills through an engaging game-based learning experience. Next, I would like to explain this project scope and significance of our game Math Shooter Arena. Starting with the project scope, our game is designed specifically for primary school students to help them improve their basic arithmetic skills in a fun and interactive way. The game consists of three learning stages. Stage 1 focuses on addition, Stage 2 introduces subtraction, and Stage 3 covers multiplication up to the 12 times table. These gradual progressions allows students to build their confidence before moving on to more challenging mathematical operations. In terms of gameplay, the game generates mathematics questions randomly, ensuring that each playthrough is different and preventing students from memorizing the answers. Players control a flying character and must shoot the bubble containing correct answer while avoiding the incorrect ones. The game also includes features such as a score and health system, stage progression to provide a complete and engaging gaming experience. Now, moving on to the significance of our project. For students, Math Shooter Arena makes mathematics learning more enjoyable by combining education with gameplay. It helps improve arithmetic skills while encouraging concentration, quick thinking, and decision making. For teachers, the game can be used as an interactive teaching aid to support mathematics lessons, making classroom learning more engaging and motivating for students. Finally, from an educational perspective, this project promotes game based learning and demonstrates how digital games can be used as an effective tool to reinforce mathematics concepts in an interactive and enjoyable way. Overall, the project aims to transform traditional mathematics practice into a more engaging learning experience for primary school students.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Aimin and I'm going to explain about the methodology and technology used in our game, which is Man Shooting Arena. For the methodology, I follow the game development life cycle, or we call it as GDLC. The first phase is concept, where we plan the main idea of the game, which is a mathematics shooting game that help player or student to practice their arithmetic question while playing games. The second phase is pre-production, where I design the basic gameplay, character, questions, answer bubbles, and overall game flow. Next is the production phase, where we develop the game in Construct 2 by creating the layouts, adding objects, writing the event logic, and building the scoring, help, stage, and shooting system. After that phase, I move on to the testing phase, where we test the game to identify bugs and improve the gameplay quality, such as fixing the health system, game over condition, pause button, and redesign our layout to make it more friendly to the students. Finally, the release phase represents the complete vision of the game, where the game is ready to be presented to the users or to the student. For the technology, we use Construct 2, which is a 2D game development platform that allows game logic to be created using event sheets. We also use a random number generation to make the mathematics question dynamic, so the questions are not always the same and the gameplay become more challenging and interactive towards to the student or to the users. So this is the flowchart for our game, and this flowchart shows the overall gameplay process of Match Shooting Arena. The game begins at the start screen, where the start menu is displayed to the player. When the user click the start button or they click their mouse, the game will initialize the main value including the player score, health, and the stage of the game. After that, the system generates a mathematical question and displays the question together with several answer bubbles. During the game, the player or user need to move the character, aims, and shoot at the bubbles. If the character dodges the bubble, the game continues normally. However, if the character fails to dodge the bubble or player shoot the wrong answer bubbles, the character health will be deducted by 1. If the player shoot the correct answer bubble, the score will increase and the stage will be updated. Also, a new mathematical question will be generated in the question bar. If the character health becomes 0 or below, the game over screen will be displayed. At the game over screen, the user can choose to click play again to return to the start menu and restart the game, or they can stop playing the game. So that's all about the flowchart.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Danish bin Yuri Zulkarnain. So I will continue our next agenda, which is the screenshot of our game. So first of all, of course, we have the main menu interface. So this is the main menu of our game. The interface is designed using a colorful cartoon theme inspired by action games to attract primary school pupils or students and create an enjoyable first impression. So the game title is display to help establish the game's identity, while the click to play button allows players to begin the game. To improve user experience, the button includes a hover animation where it enlarges slightly when the cursor is placed over it, providing visual feedback that is interactive. So in addition, background music is played on the screen to create an exciting atmosphere before the game begins. So the overall interface is simple, attractive, and easy to understand, allowing young users to navigate the game without confusion. So for the next slide is the gameplay interface for the stage 1. So during the stage 1, we focus on the addition questions. So as we can see at the top of the screen is the UHD, which remains fixed throughout the gameplay. It displays the current mathematics questions, the player's score, the current stage, and also the remaining health represented by the heart icons. So the player controls the Kick Batowski inspired character using the keyboard to move freely around the screen, while the mouse is used to aim and shoot the bullets. A shooting sound effect is played whenever the player fires. So 4 moving answer bubbles are generated on the screen. Only one bubble contains the correct answer, while the remaining 3 display incorrect answers. The position of the correct answer is randomized every time a new question is generated, preventing players from memorizing the answer location. If the player shoots the correct bubble, the score increases immediately and another random addition question is generated. However, shooting the wrong bubble or colliding directly also with any moving bubble causes the player to lose one health point. So a separate background music theme is also played during gameplay to maintain an engaging learning environment. So next one is for the stage 2. Nothing much. As the players score increase, the game automatically progress to more challenging stages. In stage 2, as we can see, the game change from addition to subtraction questions. The gameplay mechanics remain the same, allowing players to become familiar with the controls while gradually increasing the learning difficulty. After achieving the required score, the game advanced to stage 3, which is this one, where players solve multiplication questions. So this progressive stage system encourages continuous learning by introducing mathematical operation in a logical sequence from easier to more difficult. So this stage will increase by 10 correct question. So throughout all three stages, random question generation, moving answer bubbles, score updates, health management, shooting mechanics, sound effects, and also the smooth player controls continue to function consistently. So for the next slide is the game over interface. So this screenshot shows the game over interface that appears when the player's health reach 0. So this screen displays the player's final score together with the highest score achieved during the current game session. This allows players to compare their performance and encourage them sorry encourage them to improve in future attempts. Two navigation buttons are provided. The home button returns the player to the main menu, while the play again button immediately restart the game by resetting all gameplay variables, including the score, health, and stage. Both buttons include a hover animation that enlarges the button when the cursor is placed over it, creating a more responsive user interface. A game over sound effect is also played when the screen appears, clearly informing the player that the game has ended. Okay, now we got the demonstration of our game. So welcome to the match shooter arena. This is the main menu of our game. The background music starts automatically and the click to play button includes a hover animation before the entering the game. Now the game begins at stage 1, where players answer addition questions. The player moves using the keyboard, aims with the mouse, and shoots by clicking the left mouse button. Each question generates 4 moving answer bubbles. Only one contains the correct answer while the others are incorrect. Shooting the correct answer increases the score, while shooting the wrong answer or touching or colliding a bubble will decrease the player's health. After losing all health points, the game automatically displays the game over screen. The final score and high score are shown, and players can either return to the main menu or restart the game using the play again button. Next, I will demonstrate stage 2. After reaching the required score, the game automatically changes to subtraction questions while maintaining the same gameplay mechanics. Now the game progresses to stage 3. The mathematics questions change to multiplication, providing the highest level of difficulty in the game. So the remaining gameplay is shown in fast forward to demonstrate continuous question generation, random answer placement, score updates, stage progression, sound effects, and smooth gameplay until the end. Thank you for watching the demonstration of Match Shooter Arena. Last but not least, we have the conclusion. So in our conclusion, our project successfully developed Match Shooter Arena, an educational game that combines mathematics learning with interactive gameplay. Through its 3 learning stages and various game features, I believe that this project achieved its objective of making mathematics practice more fun and engaging for primary schools pupils. We hope the game can serve as an effective supplementary learning tool that helps pupils improve their basic arithmetic skills while making the learning process more enjoyable and interactive. So I think that's all for us. Thank you. Bye.